Hi guys, so today I've got a review for you and it's on VP Fashion hair extensions. I got sent them by the company to review for you guys. They sent me white blonde 18-inch extensions and here they are. It comes with a bag like this, just so you can like place them in to stop them getting damaged and stuff. So they came in this box at first and inside it was just the hair extensions like rolled up. You get extra clips as well, just so if they do break then you can sew some new ones back on if they ever do break, but a lot of the time when I wear them they don't really break. It comes with a little booklet which kind of shows you like how to dye them and what you should use. See that right in the middle there they've got directions, which is what I use. This is how I get this red colour in my hair. Manic Panic, Raw, Sparks, Weller, all different brands. And yeah, so I'm just gonna get into showing you the extensions. So I put them in this myself. They don't come in this bag, and this hanger comes with them. So I'm just gonna unzip them and then the hanger comes through and then you can just pull them out. So they're just like that and they're really shiny and soft and nice and they're so natural feeling. And yeah, so you can just flatten them out and then you just pull this over and then it releases itself. And then, so here are the extensions out of that device. They're really thick. I love them. That's one of the great things about them, because in the past hair extensions that I've got have been quite thin and they've just like, it doesn't look very good, but these ones, because they're thick at the top, it gives you more volume at the top and then it comes down to the bottom, which gives it more of a natural look. So you get 2 of these 4-clip ones and they're that thick you can't even like see me through them. Like that's how thick they are to the side. It's literally as if they've put 2 layers of extensions into one. So like you split it and it's like double kind of thing. So you get 2 of these 4-clip pieces. You get 2 of these 3-clip pieces. And then you get 4 of these 1-clip pieces, which are really good for just placing around in different parts of your hair. I've only worn these once so far because my hair was blonde and I could wear them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to dye them and I'm going to show you them after dyeing, because I feel like a review of them after being dyed is kind of the best, because a lot of people don't keep them blonde, they dye them and then use them after that. So I think it would be better to give a review on them dyed. So I'm going to go ahead and dye them now and I'll show you what they look like when they're done, and they should hopefully match this red in my hair. And yeah. Okay, so I'm back from dyeing the extensions and surprisingly they are feeling brilliant still. The reason they do feel really good actually is because I did air dry them. Because a lot of the time I'll just be like, oh, rush, dry with a hairdryer kind of thing, and it does damage it. So if you're considering getting extensions and you're going to dye them, don't hairdryer them, because it really doesn't do it justice. Because these, if you look at the ends, they're still practically like perfect. There's no like split ends. They feel really natural. They feel better than my own hair, to be honest, and that's saying something, because a lot of the time extensions just feel really bad in my hair. So yeah, they're still a bit wavy now because I've just dried them, because they've just been air drying and they're still quite wet at the top, but I didn't really want to wait too long. So I've got all of the clips in, but I left 2 out because I can't really fit like all of them in my hair. I suppose I could place them around, but yeah. So the dye went on really well. I really enjoyed dyeing them, and I've made a video on how to dye your extensions and that'll be uploaded at a later date. So these extensions are 18 inches and they're 160 grams. You can get a lower grammage. I don't know exactly what that is, but you can get a lower grammage, which would be cheaper, but these were a higher gram, so that means they're thicker, I think. As I said previously, when they were blonde, it's as if they've put 2 like wefts together, and that's what makes it really thick, so it's kind of like you're getting double the extensions. But I feel like they flow into my hair really well. So this is with all of them installed apart from the other two, and they come up to there. I'm really happy with the length. A lot of the time though, I usually go for about 20 to 22 inches, just a few inches more, because I like it a lot longer. But these still look really good in my hair. Like, I'm so impressed. I don't know, it just flows so good. Like, you can see where I haven't really straightened my hair properly, and that's my real hair. But all you gotta do is just brush it through. It doesn't matter. No one will know. But yeah, another thing with these extensions, they are 100% human. A lot of the time when I get extensions, I notice that sometimes they do have a few silver strands in, because what I do is I buy blonde ones, and obviously I dye them to the colour I am. But what it is though, some companies, they'll add extra fake hairs in to, so it's a lot cheaper kind of thing. So it makes the extensions a bit more like voluminous, and so they've added those fake hairs in, but then when you dye it, you can see it, because you can't dye fake hair, and then you'll get all these silvery white strands in, and you're just like, why? Like, the very first time, I remember when I was quite inexperienced and I bought my first set of extensions, I spent the most money I'd ever spent, about 55 quid, on them, and I dyed them, and they were just full of white hairs, and I was just like, no. So the thing is about these extensions, they're completely human. There's no silver strands in, it's all dyed the way I wanted it. So yeah, I'll show you what one of the extensions looks like full. So this is after dyeing. As you can see, it's quite wavy because I've let it air dry. But I like the waviness. I think it looks really natural. Like the way they've dried, because a lot of the time with extensions, they dry quite like shit, like really bad. But these have dried really wavy and naturally, and I love them, and I love the way it just goes into my hair. I look fabulous. It looks fabulous. So this is an example of a 3-clip piece. As you can see, the dye hasn't stained the clips either, which is really good, because a lot of the time the clips do stain, which is a bit especially when you're trying to change the colour and then they're sticking out and it's like, what? But yeah, like, they're that thick you can hardly see through. I mean, I think they were probably a little bit thicker when, before I dyed them, but obviously I've been tugging at them, dyeing them, kind of thing, washed them all out, and so they've probably, like, lost a bit of their oomph, but they're still really good. Like, that's thicker than I've ever experienced hair extensions before. See, it's like double wefted kind of thing. Yeah, so I think these are brilliant, and I would definitely recommend them to anyone, even if they're a beginner, because to be honest, when you're a beginner, you want to begin with good extensions. You don't want to begin with shit ones, because it puts you off, doesn't it? Like, I got put off by extensions the first time I used them, so I'm just going to put this one back in. Another thing with these is, though, the clips are very tight, which is good and bad, because the good thing is they stay in, but the bad thing is they're quite hard to, like, clip onto your head, and then you're just pushing your head in, and it's like, ugh, I can't get them on. But that's it. I think it depends with certain parts of your head, but they just went on fine. But when the clips are a bit stiff, they can kind of, like, it takes a while to push them in. So in my hair right now, I've got 2 4-clips, which is there and there, and the 2 3-clips. There's 1 3-clip here and 3-clip underneath. And then 2 1-clips, like, well, there's 1 there and 1 here, I think. Yeah, it's just sitting right there, just to give a bit more flow to the front. And I just think they look beautiful. I would definitely get these. If I ran out of extensions, I'd definitely get these again, because they feel so good. Like, I've never had extensions that feel so good. I just think they're really premium, because they come with the holder, they come with the zip bag, which keeps them, obviously, it keeps them healthy. It stops, like, dust and air getting to them. It'll just keep them protected. And the hanger is also a great little device. Like, I've never seen it before. I didn't think that these even existed, but they're just, like, the best. Like, at first I saw it and I was like, what is this? But now I'm just like, this is great. Yeah, I can just like hang them up and then put them through, or when I wash them or dye them again, if I ever do dye them again. I'm planning on staying red for quite a while now because I just think it looks good on me. But yeah, I can just hang them up on top of the window, and it just stays like that. So yeah, I would definitely recommend these. And so if you want to buy them, there is a coupon code that I have been given by VP Fashion Extensions, which I will put down in the description. It'll basically give you 10% off your order on the extensions. The link is the white blonde. You can only use the code with the extensions I have, which the white blonde 18 inches 160 grams Remy human hair extensions, but I still think they're brilliant. This is just what they look like full when I'm just standing up kind of thing, just from the side. So they're quite thick at the back, just from the side and this other side, and yeah, and then yep, and they just look beautiful and I love them. So yeah. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you.